Now, your 13 First Alert weather forecast.
Well, after a wet start to the morning commute earlier, we are now beginning to get in on some sunshine, and boy, oh boy, it really does feel good out here, especially compared to yesterday at this time. Here at the station, we ended up picking up 3/100ths of an inch, so less than 1/10 of an inch of rain. Many places picked up a little bit less or a little bit more than that as well. Taking a look at precipitation since the past 24 hours, you can see we had a higher band of some precipitation further south near the I-90 corridor earlier this morning. So some areas picking up closer to 1/10 of an inch there, almost 3/10 of an inch in Winona. Some higher amounts too near Ladysmith as well as Medford. But we're done with the rain for at least today. With all that sunshine now, temperatures are slowly beginning to warm up. We've warmed up to 57 now as we take a look out at our Hastings Way Skycam. Still a little bit of some gray out there, but the blue skies are finally beginning to make an appearance. Wind is quite light out of the east at about 7 miles an hour. Looking over portions of southern Minnesota and even the Dakotas this afternoon, you can see the 50s and even the 60s beginning to move on in. That'll be the case moving into later this afternoon and evening. You can see already, though, temperatures in the 60s across portions of the Coulee region. We have 62 in Black River Falls and LaCrosse, 63 in Winona, 59 in Menominee. A little bit cooler the further north you do go as cloud cover is still in place. But once we get rid of those clouds, those temperatures will be continuing to rise. Winds were relatively calm last night, now seeing sustained winds anywhere from about 5 to 15 miles an hour. A little bit windier in LaCrosse. We have winds at about 18. Winds will relatively be calmer throughout the evening later on tonight as well as into the overnight as well. You can see those clouds gradually beginning to decrease, those rain showers continuing to move on off to the northeast as well. We have an area of low pressure over the Dakotas this afternoon. That's going to continue to pretty much move on off to the east. We did have a warm front that generated some of those showers, even a few rumbles of thunder earlier. That'll also continue to progress further off to the east as well. Looking ahead to today, again, those clouds are going to be moving on out, bringing us plenty of sunshine and helping us to warm on up later on in the afternoon. A good chunk of us in the Chippewa Valley could climb into the 60s with a few 70s possible across the Coulee region. So definitely a day to be outdoors if you possibly can be. We'll stay mostly clear throughout a good chunk of the night tonight. More clouds are expected, variable clouds throughout the day for tomorrow. Can't rule out the possibility of a scattered shower, maybe even a rumble of thunder, but that better chance will come in the evening and more so overnight with our next system that will be moving on into the area. A little bit higher chance for some precipitation throughout a good chunk of the day on Thursday. For tonight, temperatures will be somewhat seasonable, falling down into the low 40s, 41 degrees I have us at. Partly cloudy skies with, of course, some gradual clearing throughout the night. Winds southerly at 5 miles an hour. Now, if you aren't able to make it outdoors today, you still have another chance for tomorrow. 71 degrees is what we're looking to get up to tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures a little bit cooler, though, on Thursday and Friday before the 60s do return. We do have a chance for some thunderstorms early next week. 73 degrees, though, that high on Monday. Turning ahead to our Sunshine Award. Today's Sunshine Award goes to Wendy Simmerman from Randy Simmerman. Randy writes, I would like to nominate my daughter Wendy for the Sunshine Award. I was recently having health issues and ended up in the hospital. She was always there helping me run errands for me, visiting with me every day, going to my home to get things, even with her busy schedule. She was always there for me. She is the best daughter any father could have and is loved very dearly. If you would like to nominate someone for the Sunshine Award, you can head on over to our website or send us an email that you see on your screen.
Yeah, it's nice to see that these temperatures are going to start to warm up a little bit.
Right, exactly. We were spoiled earlier this year, and just seeing those 70s, it's going to be amazing, Judy.
Yeah, they've been elusive. All right. Thanks so much, Sarah.